His biological mom, who he grew up knowing as his sister, also had 2 kids that he knew as his niece and nephew, but they were also his half-siblings. So he had 4 half-siblings in total. At this point, he goes on the hunt to figure out who his biological father is. So him and his half-sister decide to do a DNA ancestry test thing. They do it at the same time so that they can see if they have the same dad or if they have separate dads, and kind of answer some of those questions. When the results of that come back, they figure out that they do have separate dads, so all of the kids do have separate dads, and that their dads were not related to them in any way, shape, or form, because he was having people in the comments ask if that was a possibility, and it is not. He is not. None of them are related to their dads. Someone also asked him, why don't you just ask your biological mom who the dad is, and he said he does not have a good relationship with her, so he doesn't want to ask her because he also, along with that, doesn't feel like she'll tell the truth. At this point, he makes a Reddit post, and from that Reddit post, the DNA Angels, which is an organization, reaches out and says, hey, we'd like to take on your case and we'd like to help you find your dad. From here, they start building out his family tree. This is where some other stuff comes into play that he talks about in his video with his grandpa, who he grew up knowing as his dad, and some crazy stuff that's going on with that. But I'll save that for you to go and watch that because he's going to do a whole nother series on that too. Also crazy. But anyways, the DNA Angels end up giving him 2 surnames that they believe could be his biological.
In short, the sister who turned out to be his mother has 4 children with different fathers. That woman definitely didn't waste any time. I wonder, didn't she have anything better to do? Was there no TV at her house that every man she was with left her with a child? This is devastating for any man. Imagine living your entire life in a lie, not knowing who your real father is. There are so many men in this same situation without even realizing it. Hugging kids, living in a happy home, and believing they're theirs when they could actually belong to the neighbor. I'm not saying all women do this, because not all women are the same. But the best way to ensure and build trust is through a DNA test. It's not about mistrust. It's about certainty and peace of mind for everyone involved.